Hey guys, welcome back to the Aaron's Garage YouTube channel. So today we got a few things we got to do. It's probably going to be a shorter video as I don't really have that much time this weekend. But the first thing we have is my dirt bike. So I haven't done too much riding this year, but I do want to fix a few things up for next year. So by the time spring comes around, the bike will be ready to go and I don't have to deal with hopefully no issues. So the first issue on my 2001 YZ125 is there is play in the front wheel bearing. It might be hard to pick up on camera, but there is definitely side-to-side play. Okay, so here's the bearings I got. I bought them a while ago. I believe I was gonna get the All Balls branded one, but I guess I ended up getting these Chinese bearings. But anyways, we got two bearings and two of these seals, so let's go install them. Okay, so this first bolt appears to be a 22 mil, a 7/8 works for that. 4 pinch bolts. Okay, so now that all the pinch bolts are loose, I'm gonna start hitting the axle out, hopefully without ruining the threads. Yes, this is totally the proper tool. Pull out our axle, take note of these spacers. That one goes right there, perfect. Let me just grab that. This front wheel should pull out now, I believe. Stuck in the caliper a little bit. And there we go, got our front wheel out.
Keep them facing up and only the rim and tires touching the wood.
Okay, so I believe the next step is to remove this little seal here. Just gonna grab a pick and hopefully it will come right out. There we go. There's the top seal. Okay, so technically now I'm supposed to heat it and pound out the bearing on the other side through the top here, but not gonna lie, I don't have my torch, so hopefully it comes out. I think I finally got it out. Perfect. So there's the little sleeve collar that they're talking about. Hopefully this is reusable. And then there's one side of the old bearing. We got that side out. Now we just have to get the bearing on this side. Perfect. So now I think we just need to clean up the hub, get it all ready for our new bearings. So I can't even lie, this is my first time doing something like this. So I'm kind of just learning along the way and I'm just following what a YouTube video says because I really have no idea what I'm doing. But there's only one way to learn and that's just to go out there and do it. So that's what we're doing here. So I've cleaned up the inside, looks pretty damn clean, good enough for me. So let's get to installing the new bearings now. So I'm gonna hit this new bearing in now. So I'm just gonna set it in place. And I'm supposed to find a socket that goes around the outer race here so you don't damage it when you're pounding in the bearing, but I kind of don't have a socket that big, so I'm just gonna use the old bearing and use that to tap in the new one. Hopefully that's okay. I don't know. We're gonna find out. So I got ahead and put the axle through the hole and flipped the wheel over. So now we're gonna pound in this side bearing. And I guess the video said we're gonna use the axle shaft as kind of like a centering point. Okay, so now I'm gonna give the distance collar a quick wipe down. We're gonna slide it in around the axle. There we go. I'm gonna slide this side wheel bearing in. Okay, so both bearings look like they're fully seated. The hub does spin, so I think we're in good shape. We got our wheel bearing and chassis grease, and the video basically says to apply a disgusting amount, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. So I'd say that's a pretty good amount, so let's put the seal in. Okay, I'm gonna call that seated. It looks like the outer lip is sitting nicely against the hub here. Okay, same thing to the other side. All done. That wasn't as bad as I thought. Let's go throw this back on the bike now. Let's clean up our axle shaft. Apply a little bit of grease to it. In goes the wheel. Okay, so now I gotta play the game of get the axle through and line up all these spacers and shims. Okay, so now that the axle is all the way through, let's put the nut back on. I'm just doing the final snug up here with the hand ratchet. Perfect, nice and tight. And then the last thing are just these pinch bolts. So now that everything's all tightened up, that's perfect. We got no play. I don't hear anything, I don't feel anything. So next thing, let's give this bike a wash. One super annoying thing is every time I go to use this pressure washer, the O-ring in this hole right here always ends up, you know, falling out or coming apart. So always got to have a set on hand ready to go to replace it. And the reason why I even bother replacing these is because it just sprays you everywhere if there's no O-ring in there, and it's really annoying to pressure wash when you're getting soaked constantly. There we go. Nothing's coming out from around it, just straight ahead. So now let's wash the bike. You already know there's only one way to dry all the water and test these wheel bearings at the same time, and that's take a first spin down the road. See, first kick, no choke. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video on doing the front wheel bearings on my YZ125. So she's all ready to go for next season, all clean. The wheel did not fall off, so hopefully that means we are good to go. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.